Hi guys, and welcome to what is either going to be episode 1 or a prelude part 2, as it were, next to my first video where I done a short introduction. It was, I think, actually less than 5 minutes of what I will be doing for Dragon Age 2. Now, I mentioned in that video that I gave this game a less than fair review, so I have basically come back to it on PC, as I did play it on console, to give it a slightly more fairer review, as I was a fair bit younger at that time and had much less knowledge of anything. And I'm not saying I have much more knowledge, I think I've actually lost knowledge. But let's just not go there. So here we are, starting a new game in Dragon Age 2. My ideas for this game originally started out as I put a lot of thought into what my character will play out as, because I like the role-playing aspects of these games. The problem is, I will never, and I can say hand on heart, never play as a rogue, because I can't do the whole stealthy, sneaky thing. My role-playing aspects range from a very big hammer, cracking heads open and just generally crushing bones, to using a nice fire-ice combo where I freeze them and then use spontaneous combustion to explode them into tiny little giblets, and that's just what keeps me happy. What more can I say about myself on that one? But this is where I come to a small problem with Dragon Age. Dragon Age 2 for that matter, sorry. I have played Dragon Age. I own Dragon Age Origins. The complete edition, I should say, at that. I played it on the Xbox. I absolutely loved it. I recently bought it on the PC and absolutely loved it. But I am really stuck for what I want to do. And I simply say that because on my channel, not recently actually, a few months back, I started playing Kingdoms of Amalur, and I have yet to pick that back up. I kind of got to the point where I played it a bit too much single player, and now I just can't really seem to get into it whilst recording. But I am playing as quite a heavy melee class, specifically specialising in two-handed weaponry. And that's where I kind of come to this confliction, because Dragon Age has always held a very good mage side for me, and I love the spells that you can do. It has really nice area effect spells, it has really nice attacking spells, defensive spells. I love what you can do with it. But at the same time, I'm kind of intrigued into playing a warrior style. And I don't know why, I just seem to be drawn to playing as a warrior. I've never played as a warrior in any of the Dragon Age classes. So I think I might give it a try, but I don't know whether I want to do it on camera. But I think for this playthrough, I am gonna have to go for the mage, purely because it holds such a better backstory for me, and it's just more there for me. And you'll see why when I get into this. So, I'm gonna let this play through, and I think I'm basically just gonna include the character creation in this and do a bit of a prelude part 2. But we'll definitely get into the game in this episode, and I'll talk a lot more about it as well. But for now, I will stay silent as we watch through this short, I think this is actually short, intro, as it sets some of the tale.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pendergast, Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here! Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself. Here we go!
I actually completely forgot about this. Right click. Right click. Right. Possible. I've broken it already. Oh, you have to highlight. I know how to play this. So I may have actually got
One less to worry about! One less to worry about!
We can't keep this up forever.
Play this game. See, this is where it kind of breaks up between how you actually play through the story, because each interaction affects how the story plays out. And it's one thing that I really like from this game. Personally, I know how this plays out, but I don't think my character's gonna be the kind of badass I can take on everything, because that's just not the way I like to play things. Maybe in Skyrim with a giant hammer and some spells at my side, but not today. So I'm gonna say neither can they.
Perhaps we'll be lucky and they'll run out of Darkspawn.
Here they come. Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
I'll deal with them.
Allow me.
I have a lot more spells now. Ow, I have no idea what oh, I just chopped it off. That's not bad. I changed it instant controls because I did do like a... I didn't kind of play this. I done like a small part of the actual game, like jumping into it a bit further by a slave.
Got you!
So, spells... I think this is a firestorm thing. And I apologize if I'm somewhat silent. I concentrate in this, even though I don't actually know if you can die. But all I remember is this ogre is like butt to kill. Don't know if I picked him up there, that was like because he finished with
bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me. You knew him even before he became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where he is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantry's fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to him, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
And that, my friends, is the short tutorial over. So as I mentioned, I will be doing the character creation in this video. It may be slightly longer than I normally do them, but I'm going to try and keep these around either 20 to 30 minutes long. I know that's shorter than my normal videos I do, but purely for oh, okay, the first two you can't change, fair enough. I don't really like any of these, but I guess he's like the best one there. Oh god, no. Yeah, I quite like that one. Nope. It's about the closest it's gonna get. So actually, depending on how long this takes, I might cut out some of it and just show kind of the end. Depends what you guys want. If you want the full thing, I can, you know, put the full thing. If not, I can just put a link in for you guys to skip. That's easy enough to the next episode. In fact, saying that, I will actually do that. I'll put a link somewhere around here for you guys to skip the character creation. I may just do it to the complete next episode, or I may just kind of, you know, put a link to skip to the end if that can even be done. I've never actually done it before, but we'll see. Like my guy have a nice beard because my missus hates it. I'm growing my own at the moment. That is actually somewhat for a like that. I don't really like the undertone of it. Ah, stubble, here we go. Screw it, I'll just take it off. That's like closest to the same colour. I don't really like the colour of his hair, it looks too... I'm gonna get bad for this, but... it looks too chocolatey. Have white. Go kind of elderly look. Have white eyebrows. Well, eyebrows would match. Kind of like the bushy variety. No, not stubble. Can I get them? I can get them white. I at least want them matching. Ooh, I like that one. Was that the one I just had? No, that was the one I had. quite like that one. Even though he's got nothing under his chin, which is slightly, can I kind of mask that with some stubble? Oh, that kind of suits better. Let's just not look under his chin. Let's imagine we never saw that. Eyes. See, I have weird eyes because mine can either be very bright blue or they just go completely grey. I think those would be good. I quite like how his face looks, so I'm going to keep that the same in terms of the eyes and whatnot. I'll keep the nose as is as well. Prefer that. Not really keen, I just got a message, I apologise if you heard that. And also one on Steam at the same time, which is rather amusing. But and no, I'm not sure on his kind of underbite he's got there, but kind of seeing myself in like 30 years time, 30, 40 years time here. I hope I'm not that old looking when I'm 40. Oh god. Okay, I can't adjust his ears. Portrait. See, I've never really worried about the portraits in this game. Maybe like an orange. Down a little bit. It's good enough. See, I don't want to import because the only save that I have left, I was admittedly a bit of a dick, and got lots of people killed, and let's just not go there. But that wasn't the playthrough that I greatly enjoyed. I just wanted to see what happens if you chose all like the really crappy choices, and I wouldn't recommend playing that style at all because it kind of ruins the game, to be honest. But name. My name is not Garrett. What can my name be? A mighty name for our champion. Dave the Mighty Champion. I need to stop calling my characters Dave. It's always been something of mine, because whenever you have the mighty champion that conquered the world, and his name's Dave, and he lived in the local town. It's one that I really need to stop doing. What could we call it? Last name of Hawk. Or Hawk. I don't know if I say Hawk. Let's say Hawk. So. Garen Hawk. No, see, Garen Hawk doesn't have a good ring to it. this is probably the part where I should pause. But I haven't actually found the pause button for this recording software, as I'm using OBS and not the recording software that I was using before, which I've forgotten the name of already. It's good. XSplit. I was using XSplit. But that's a story for a different time. Don't really like the last name, to be honest. That's Olaf Hawk? No, it's not that name. Oh, why do I suck at naming things so hard? I really do suck at naming things. I know. Jeb. I don't really know how to spell Jebediah. Jebediah. Jebhawk. It's good enough. I'll probably remake the character with a different name. I should put more thought into this, but I think that'll about do it. So, as said, I'm not going to import. I don't really like the no compromise, because I'm not really a very noble person. I have noble goals. I wish to rid the world of the archdemon and become the fabled champion that everybody wants. Not some dick that exiles Alistair and then sent Loghain to die. Loghain being, I believe, being the king, which was, yeah, I think, can't quite remember, haven't played it in a while, but I think that'll do it for this episode. I'm probably going to go with the I just kind of prefer the Hero of Ferelden. I don't really like the... Oh, there you go, I don't even have them because I done a reinstall on my computer. Even better. So... I think I'm just going with the Hero of Ferelden. And I also got a message on Skype, so I'll probably have to check that in a moment. I apologise if you people couldn't hear that. But I shall say for now, thank you very much for having this Prelude Part 2 with me. I hope you're all looking forward to my playthrough of Dragon Age 2. And on that note, I hope to all see you in the next installment of Dragon Age 2. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please leave your comments down below whether you liked it or not, even though it wasn't much of an episode. I hope you all have a good day, and I shall see you next time.